it's gonna ring now. He been fly, ain't a damn thing changed now. He elevated while they looking at him strange now. Gone, let it ring now. He in the game now. He's a ruler, I know he is gonna ring now. He been fly, ain't a damn thing changed now. He elevated while they looking at him strange now. Gone, let it ring now. Every time he show up, it's a frenzy, boy, just hold up. Check his wrists, yes, he's froze up, he's divine.
Hey, y'all, what's going on? This is Qaysean, and I'm back with another podcast episode. I just want to say thank you guys so much for always tuning into my episodes and letting me know just how amazing you feel after listening to my episodes and how my words have uplifted you, has helped you implement new ways of thinking and doing when it comes to your life and elevating it. And I thank you for that and I'm grateful for that because these episodes, my experience in listening to them back has elevated me even more, and to be able to just help other people elevate is a blessing. And I just thank you guys so much for coming back and listening to me. So this episode is just inspired by not dimming your light, and I want you guys to really understand how important it is to not dim your light. When you are a person who has taken the time to develop yourself, to put in the work, to love yourself, and when God has favor over your life, sometimes you're going to shine so bright that people are going to get uncomfortable by just the fact that you are existing or that you are in the room. If you're a person, when you walk into a room, you shift the energy, people looking at you, people are, wondering who you are, and people are gravitating towards you. That's an amazing thing to experience. And the ones who do experience, who experience that, they have special callings on their lives. So if you guys that are listening, you guys have special callings on your life. And you experience these things because you're meant to help people. You're meant to spread your light. And when you dim your light because other people are uncomfortable by that, you're doing not only yourself a disservice, but you're doing other people's a disservice as well. Because one thing about it, two things for certain: you cannot control anything outside of yourself. And trying to dim your light to please people is, at the end of the day, is who is that really, really benefiting? Who is that really helping? It's not helping you. It's not even helping the person that you're dimming your light for, because if anybody that you're around and you have to dim your light, your greatness, if you have to stop all of that to make them feel comfortable, these aren't people that you should be around anyway. Because if the person is thinking that another person being amazing and shining their light is going to make them less than, then they have some work that they have to get done, that they have to do on themselves. And that's not your fault. That's not your problem. Straight up. It's not your issue that people can't take when you come into a room and you light the room up. Some people just can't take that. And you have to be okay with everybody not being comfortable with who you are. You have to be okay with everybody not liking you, because you're not going to attract everybody. When you shine your light and when you are a person who is comfortable with who they are, who expresses themselves, you're going to be polarizing, and you're going to have people gravitate to you, and you're going to have people repel from you. And that's actually a really good thing, because it's an easier way to weed out who is for you and who is not for you, as opposed to having people who you're being fake or you're dimming your light to appease to a certain crowd or demographic. In all actuality, this isn't even people who really will like you for who you really are. So being fake is really no good, because it's really like it's like a microwavable, short-lived gratification feeling that really is destructive to who you are. So remember, keep your head up high when you walk into a room. Know that you're brilliant, and be great in your brilliant. You don't have to go around boasting and telling everybody everything that you do. You just come in and be confident in who you are, because that's just what you decide that you want to do. And everything about you will be told just through your movements, just through the way you smile and the way that you talk and the way that you look and the way that you carry yourself. Oh, baby, trust and believe. People see who you are. People see what you got going on. This is why sometimes people will try to block your blessings, and people will try to stop you from elevating. And that just comes with the territory. And it's unfortunate, because sometimes it be the people who are close to you. And it be family, it be friends, it be colleagues. And it's easy to get caught up in trying to dim yourself and dim your achievements and dim your talents, so that way you don't make other people feel bad And most of the time, people feel a negative way towards you and your greatness because it holds up a mirror to them and what they're not doing. But again, none of that is your fault because you put forth the energy and the effort to be the best version of yourself. You're putting in that work. You're making the sacrifices. You're being disciplined. So you shouldn't have to suffer, or you shouldn't have to short-live your experiences because of someone else's uncomfortability. That's not your problem. That's not your problem. I remember many a times where I would just kind of like chill. Now let's be clear. I'm not saying going into a space and just going after all the attention and just, doing the absolute most, because that's not even natural either. And that's forced. So I'm not talking about anything that's being forced. Read the room, obviously, too. And when I say by read the room it's a time and a place to shine the light. And there's a time and a place where you just chill. And even when you're chilling, you're not dimming your light because you're chilling. You know who you are in every aspect. But there's a time and a place where you need to exude the light. And there is times and place where you just let your light be. And the people who see it will see it. So you have to be discerning of that as well. I'm not saying to just be on 1,000 all the time. But what I'm saying is to just don't go into the negatives or turn your light off because someone can't take the shine. It's not what I'm saying. So just be discerning. I just had to make sure that I implemented that in there, because whenever I do, I'm always discerning about where I'm going, what I'm doing, what's the occasion, even in the way I dress. There's a time and a place for ultra glam, and there's a time and a place when I'm chilling in my sweats and, a little crop hoodie or something like that. You feel me? That's just reading the room and understanding that when you do have that light, when you are a natural and you're one of God's favorite, you just chill. You ain't got to do too much. But never diminish yourself. That's something I had to learn, because I would do that a lot to make other people feel comfortable in my greatness. And everyone is great in their own respected lanes, but everyone doesn't have the courage to pursue to find out what their greatness looks like. So when you're one of the ones who do, and God is blessing you, just don't be ashamed of that. I remember a lot of times just holding back and just diminishing myself for people who didn't even really care for me, for people who really wanted me to feel my lowest because it made them feel good. And I take full accountability for that because I wasn't aware. And had I been aware of what I am and who I am now, I wouldn't allow myself to not be me, to please and appease other people. So I just say this today, just remember who you are. Don't dim your light for anybody. Be discerning about when to exude your light and when to just chill. And again, chill doesn't mean turn down your light. Let your light just illuminate on its own. And there are times when you need to add an extra few watts to that light. I love y'all. That was just a quick message I just wanted to just say to you guys. I hope that this resonates with you. I hope that you found some nuggets and something that you can implement to your life. And if it did, share this with someone. Send me a message, leave some comments, and let me know what you thought about this episode. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't, on whatever platform you're listening to this on. Also, make sure you guys check me out on Instagram, RealLifeManikin, MANIKIN. And I am a fashion and costume designer, so check out my website, www.houseofmannequin.com, for all your fashion needs. I love y'all so much. Be blessed.
Yeah, I never needed validation just to wear the crown. Say what? Glamorous, that's heat. No need to see ID. Go ahead and check his feet. I bet you never ever see nobody made like he. We a mannequin, real legend in them streets.